What was the scandal at your school? My really overweight grade 4 teacher broke his chair while watching a presentation and eating a bag of potato chips. Everybody laughed and we would bring up potato chips every opportunity we got. We had to draw a picture? Bag of potato chips. Have to write a story? The main character was an overweight guy eating a bag of potato chips. People would bring potato chips for lunch and pretend to fall off their chairs while eating them when he walked by. I mean, there were potato chip jokes going around left, right, and center. The best potato joke, however, was during Halloween. A kid came in a potato chip costume. I mean, this kid literally came in dressed as a potato chip, and while we were watching a movie, he stood up and interrupted because he wanted to give a presentation. The presentation was information about different brands of potato chips, about made-up statistics of the chips increasing your likelihood of breaking chairs. It got to the point where potato chips were banned in our school. He took his life 2 weeks later and everyone in our class felt absolutely guilty. Years later I found out he was going through other stuff. Depression, substance use issues, but for a bunch of 9-year-olds, we were convinced it was because we made fun of him for the potato chips incident. We even had social workers come into our school after he passed away, and after a whole morning of everyone talking to a social worker one-on-one, one of the main social workers talked to the class as a whole and said something along the lines of, "I know many of you are feeling a certain way about your teacher's death because of something that happened with a bag of potato chips." And proceeded to give us a whole talk about how it wasn't our fault, though bullying is wrong, and that he loved us, but he wasn't in a good place when he took his life. I still feel guilty about it to this day though. I still wonder if it was a contributing factor as to why he did what he did.